Hello. Welcome back to the Finance Workout channel. And today I want to talk about compound interest. Now, we've all heard about that quite a bit, but I thought the best way to explain it is actually by showing an example. So I will quickly walk you through a very easy example that I have put together, and hopefully this makes sense for you. So what I've done right here is a simple example with a 10,000 investment per year. Now, while that might sound a lot, that is actually just about $27, pounds, whatever currency you use, a day. I recently posted something about that, and I just think that, it just puts into perspective, you spend £27, £30, and it feels like nothing, but actually everything adds up. And this will take that to the point further. So if you were to invest those 10,000 in 1 year on a return interest rate of 10%, you would have made a return of £1,000. Let's stick to pounds for this example, on your initial investment. Therefore, that would come up to 11,000, right? So I've just put exactly same thing, but over the period of 10 years. Now, just a simple rate is exactly what I've shown you, and that would mean you do that every single year. So imagine you would have invested and you'd have gotten your 1,000, and then what you decide to do is take it out of the investment, put it in your bank savings or something, or then the next year, again, with the same 10,000, you leave them in there, you get another 1,000, you take it out, and do that continuously. Now, that would not be advisable because 10% is an average over a long period of time investing in the stock market. But obviously there are ups and downs. You have bear markets and bull markets. If you were to take your 1,000 out on a bull market and left your 10,000 there on a bear market, you might come back the next year and you didn't make 1,000, you actually made minus 500. So this is just an example for mathematical reasons. But if you were to do that exercise of investing the £10,000 every year, taking out your 1,000, and you're lucky enough to make 1,000 every single year, your savings would come up to 10,000 on your simple interest gains. Now, if you were to do the exact same thing, but leave your 10,000 and the interest that you make on it also in your investment fund or whatever you've invested in, just leave it there for the period of 10 years on the same 10% interest rate. You see how here the years just change. Your £10,000 would have become 25,000. Meaning your additional amount is actually £15,937. Right, so is that a big difference to the 10,000? I think so. It's definitely worth leaving the money in there. And now an even better example of how much you could gain is if you were to do it with the compounding interest effect, but actually rather than just doing one simple payment of 10,000 on that first year, doing it every single year. So every single year I'm going to put 10,000 away, 10,000 away, it would convert into 185,000. Now that sounds pretty good. It's 100,000 because obviously it's your 10,000 times 10 times that you did that investment over 10 years. But your gain there is 85,000. How amazing is that? I think that is the exact example of the benefit of compound interest. So I hope you found that clear and helpful. And again, this is just showing you what the amount would be per day and per month. And if you wanted to do it the opposite way around, so what would it be per year if you were to say going to save, your daily coffee of £3. That's what that example was. So you can play around with these numbers, and it's a really good way to see, especially when you're trying to plan anywhere from mid to long term on your savings, and will enable you to make great investing decisions, hopefully. And yeah, so I hope you found that useful. Definitely, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.